In Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra, it says, if your Lagna is Ardi sign, that means Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, any one of them, then it will be having the influence till your 5th house. For good or for bad, whatever, it depends on your horoscope, your Lagna. If it's watery sign, your Lagna is watery sign, then it's going to influence till your 7th house. If your Lagna is fiery sign, then it will influence till your 9th house. And if your Lagna is air sign, it's going to influence till your 10th house. So Lagna is the most important horoscope in a house in your horoscope among all the 12 houses. So if your Lagna is in trouble, it's having Pap Kartari, it's in between some malefic planets, it's having Rahu, Ketu or some of the other problem, your Lagna is weak, then it doesn't matter how many fancy yogas you are having, it's not gonna give you that fine, refined, result in your life. So Lagna being strong is very, very important thing. Lagna is you, so your Lagna should be very, very strong to overcome everything, to go ahead in life, to have the healthy, wealthy, all the good results in your life. So how to boost that Lagna, how to do the remedy for that Lagna, I am going to talk about that very much in detail. So before that, you subscribe the channel and you click the bell icon so that you will not be missing out the remedy for 2nd house, your financial house, remedy for your 3rd house, communication house, your business house. So these things, so just guys, subscribe it. Remedy for any house depends on 3 things. Number 1, what's the sign of your house? Over here we are talking about the 1st house, Lagna. So what's the sign of your house? Then what's the lord of that house is posited, where it's posited, in which house, especially the house sign. And lastly, which are the planets sitting on that house? You want to do the remedy for 1st house, then which are the planets sitting in the 1st house? Which are the planets aspecting your 1st house? So these 3 things are very important to understand what sort of remedy you need to do to boost that house. Now your Lagna is your physical appearance. Ascendant talks about your physical appearance. So bring the physical self of you out on a shape. So bring out that physical shape of yourself on a very good shape. So work out on yourself. Have a fixed routine every day for working out, for some exercise. Bring some shape. Be in some shape. So when I talk about workout, that means work out on your ascendant. That means, ultimately it's gonna work on your ascendant. So you need to do like this. And your confidence level. So your 1st house talks about your confidence level, your personality development, all these things. And Sun is the planet which is for confidence. So inducing lots of, sun power, sun qualities, power not I would say, actually qualities. It should be like some qualities in you can give lots of good boost. But then how to induce the sun qualities? Maybe people are thinking, okay, the easiest way to induce some sun qualities or to give boost to sun is that I'll be wearing one ruby. No, this is not. Because sun can be your 6th lord, 8th lord, 12th lord. So Pisces people will not be able to, Capricorn people will not be able to wear it. And then Cancer people, they will not be able to wear a ruby. So it's not the universal solution for everyone to induce some qualities. You just cannot, everyone cannot go for wearing the ruby gemstone. Remember that. So if your Lagna is fiery sign, then you should every day go to temple. So make sure every day you will go to temple. And at home also you are doing regular basis the few religious rituals you are doing. That is must. And these people should go for meditation, so cool down themselves in different ways. If your Lagna is watery sign, then make sure you are having plenty of water and also clean water. Make sure that is clean water and plenty of water. Maybe you are thinking, okay, my Lagna is Cancer and it's having, Ketu in it, so I'll keep on offering water to thirsty people. No, it's not 8th house remedy that you will keep on offering to people. It's for yourself. You will be having lots of water, so you need to consume rather than you need to offer it. So you keep on having lots of water and clean water. Your Lagna is in Adi sign. Then you need to do lots of pilgrimage, go to old shrines, Mahakaleshwar ja rahe, wahan ja rahe, all these old temples, you need to keep on going over there. Because Aarti signs affliction, it gives lots of desire, trouble in their life. It's like some imbalance in their desire. So materialistic desire will be so high, and at times they don't know what they are what sort of ambition they are having, desire they are having, not ambition actually, desire they are having. So that's a very troublesome thing. So keep on going to pilgrimage. So that's where they will be having that detachment and spiritual path. Slowly it will come to you. And finally, if your Lagna is Aries sign, then keep on chanting lots of Vedic scripture, any mantra you like to. I mean, it depends on your Lagna lord. So keep on chanting lots of, and many times a day. Any mantra, whatever. The mantra depends on which one, it should be on your horoscope. So you are chanting every day, but on the same fixed time. Today you are chanting for 1000 times in the morning, and tomorrow you are doing in the afternoon time. It's not that. Every day on the same time, same schedule, you need to keep on chanting the Vedic hymns, Vedic mantras. So that will give lots of boost to your Aries ascendant sign. But maybe you are thinking, no ma'am, I keep on always offering, I keep on feeding birds. Okay, that's also one, a remedy. But again, you are offering rather than consuming. This is the first house, so I want you to consume rather than offering. If it would be in your 6th house troubles, 11th house trouble, that's okay, you are offering. But this is first house, you need to induce, you need to boost out yourself. So your Lagna means you, your Lagna means yourself, your vitality. So your vitality will be up always when your physical and mental sync is there. So physical and mental sync, that's what is your up vitality. So vitality up will always be when your mental and physical things are on the sync. And physically you will be good when you are on the good body and shape. Bring some, keep on doing some exercise every time. Keep on doing some, fitness exercise every day. So what's coming at the end? Ultimately, what you are having, that old saying, health is wealth. So once you are healthy, you are fit, then mentally also you will be quite a lot of, okay. So everything will be on its place. So your vitality will be up. Vitality is your first house. After all, that your first house is 8th away from the 6th house. So death of disease. So when there will be death of disease? When you are healthy and fit. So your death of disease should be there. Keep yourself healthy. Bring some dynamism in yourself. So then you will be feeling that yes, your first house is slowly having some changes in life. Your Lagna Lord is in trouble. Okay, your Lagna is in trouble. Forget about Lagna Lord. This is Lagna. Your Lagna is in trouble. Your Lagna is very much in trouble. It's having Pap Kartari Yoga. Your Lagna is having Ketu or Saturn Ketu conjunction, Rahu Moon conjunction, God knows what not. And you are thinking how to negate it. You are asking astrologer how to negate it. So what's the negation of first house? 12th is the negation of first house because it's 12th away from the first house. So once you will boost your 12th house, then or you will use your 12th house, your first house is going to get the negation effect. So how to boost your 12th house or use your 12th house positively, because 12th is also one very negative house, self-confinement and God knows what not. So you can use your 12th house very intelligently, sleeping. Have a sound sleep for 8 hours, 7 hours, 9 hours, and every day on the same time. Have a sound sleep every day on the same time, same period of time, so that can actually work on your 12th house. That is going to negate your first house negativity. So that's a very good and intelligent way of working on your negating your first house trouble. And what else? People comes to me, asking, ma'am, how to boost my confidence. Yes, your Lagna Lord, Sun, these are the things for confidence level and boosting your confidence. But why to talk about astrology all the time? You keep aside astrology for the time being. Skill. Bring some skill in your life. Have some skill. Bring some new skill in your life, or whatever skill you are having, improve it. Bring some improvement on it. It doesn't matter if you are not having any prestigious degree from prestigious university. It doesn't matter if you are not withdrawing 5-figure salary every month. These things has nothing to do with your confidence level. These are the things not going to drain out your confidence at all. If even you are a carpenter, sharpen up your skill. Make optimum use of your skill. Be the best one. When you know what you are doing something very well, you are doing something best, then the confidence will come automatically. So work on that part rather than just moving here and there and thinking about the remedies. So it's skill and it's the fitness, it's the healthy you. That's what is your first house, that's what is your confidence or your personality level. And lastly, I will say for everyone, first house Lord is beneficial, the most beneficial planet for you. So you can use it different way, like you can wear the gemstone of it also. But there are lots of kintu, parantu means if and buts are there. So before you go for that also, take some suggestions of any astrologer as per your horoscope. But otherwise, it's a universal rule that generally someone can wear first house Lagna Lord gemstone to boost first house. So that's all for today. Subscribe to the channel and I'll be back with second house, third house, fourth house remedy videos. And till then, bye bye.